what up, guys? Make sure you guys like, subscribe, get us to 5,000. These chicks, man, like the shit they make me do, bro, it's fucked. So let's get it done.
You know, some guys like they're like who were trying to get laid at the club. I would say like the best way to say do it is like, you know, when a guy would be like, yo, how do you get laid at a club or like bar or whatever it is? If you go up to a girl and you're vibing with her and like, it's just off topic, but like if you ask her like, you know, come back to my place. If it's anything other than yes, or like, you know, she'll be like, oh, you know, I'm going with my friends or we're going here. It's probably a no, move on to the next. But if the best way to get laid though is always use that exact same sentence. Do you want to go back to my place and have a drink? That's how you got to do it. That's the only way. When I lived downtown, that's all you do. It's like, hey, come back to my place. We can do shisha. And they'll be like, okay. And I'll be like, and it's like it's if you're not listen, in my opinion, if you're not coming back to my place and having sex, then why did you even come there? Like there's no other way. If a guy tells you come back to my place, let's chill. What do you think that means? What do you think that means?
Play Monopoly.
Chill where?
Like the worst is let's watch a movie. For me, it's like let's come and watch a movie. It's like
no, but if a guy, okay, no, if a guy's like, if you vibe with a guy at the club or bar, and he's like, hey, come back to my place. What is that? What do you think? What do you come on?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
It means let's
that
have
would
sex.
make that
Yeah.
would that
Yeah.
like what
Yeah.
else were you guys expecting?
Yeah, holding hands, like.
play
I know
chess.
some people are weird.
But I know some girls, and if it's happened to me before as well, where she's like, I'm not ready for that. It's like, bitch, why the fuck you come to my condo then? To see the view of like fucking the other buildings?
Yeah, of course.
Like that. And like, then they get, in my opinion, my only reaction is to get angry. Like I'm just
so, like, what are you gonna do when you're angry though? Can you just kick her out?
No, I tell her get the fuck out then.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you should
You
do.
ask her to fuck out.
Yeah, no, I tell her get the fuck out. Like, what are you doing then?
Yeah, because it's just weird. Because what are you
my
gonna
God.
do? Why are you in a stranger's apartment?
Or the other one's like, oh, I'm on my period. It's like, why did you come back then? I'm like, you have a mouth. I've said those lines before, to be honest with you. I've actually said that before.
Oh my god.
Does it work? No.
Does it work? No, because what the fuck? What the hell?
But like, that's also deceiving too. You gotta admit. I'd rather you just tell me you're on the rags at the club. You know? I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you know, it is what it is. But like, for you to come back and then fucking bleed on my fucking couch and shit.
Ew.
No, that did actually happen. But like, use my washroom, drink my water, you know, sit on my sofa, breathe my air.
Breathe. Open a window. I don't know.
Has that ever happened? Have you ever like blue balled a guy?
Like he asked me to come.
Yeah, and you come, and then you go like, I'm tired.
Yeah, actually no. Yeah, it happened.
And
I went to his place and he was like, yeah, it was. He didn't ask, but he was like it was obvious he wanted to do something with me. And then I said no because I didn't like the guy.
So why did you
Yeah.
come back to his place?
I don't know. I thought I
See?
didn't like
See?
him because I thought his hand. I don't know.
You thought
he was looking good at the club.
yeah.
So when I saw
The
him
club
in
lighting
person-
really influenced you, so you're like, he's such a hot guy, and you're like, oh my god, shit.
like he was with his bottles, you know.
So
he
what?
looked
So what'd you do?
I said no.
Sorry, I gotta
don't
go
want to.
home.
You left?
I left. He didn't
Yeah.
ask me to leave, to be honest. He didn't. He said like, okay, you can stay. We can watch a movie, do something. But I left.
I
I
had an incident where like that happened to me. That's the same chick actually, and like she's like, I'm like, hey, I'll call you Uber. She's like, I'm just gonna lie in your bed for like
30
15, 20 minutes. Dude, bitch starts snoring. I'm just staring at her.
First of all-
like think of me like a death stare, like staring right over her, hovering her. I'm like, cool.
How can you tell her to go?
I
You
walk-
just tell her go.
Yeah, just wake her up and just tell her to go.
I did, and
Now
she.
you have to go.
I did. I
my
I
God.
nudged her. And
Because it's like, okay.
I nudged her.
Knowing him, he'd probably just he'd want her out. That's the thing.
Yeah, I nudged her, and she just like she was drunk, right? Like drunkish, I guess. And like I guess I didn't want her to get like. Well, I called her. I was like, I'll call you Uber. She's like, no.
At least, yeah.
She's like,
Call her
no.
Uber. Don't
She's
just
like,
throw her
no,
on the streets
no,
of Toronto.
no.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna sleep in the
Why
bed.
didn't she want you to call her an Uber?
No, because she was tired. She was just tired, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Maybe because she lost a lot of blood too. I don't know. Like,
Blood from what?
period. Maybe does that make
Oh,
you?
that's the one.
Does that make you more tired?
Yeah.
Lack of iron
Yeah.
and shit. Fucking bitch snoring on my bed. using my pillows, using my blanket, using my fucking fan.
Are you bitter? Are you bitter? Because it sounds like you're getting very bitter about
No,
this.
it's just very deceiving when people do that. Like, just be upfront. Like, why put? I don't know, man. Like, it's just not. Well, like, what do you think? You're on the rags. You come back with a guy still?
I probably would say no because depending
Yeah.
on the guy, I just don't know. I just feel like depending on the guy, I'm just probably won't be into him.
Interesting. So wait, okay. So let me ask you a question. Like, what advice would you give to guys to get a one night stand? To get laid.
It's straightforward for me. Like, it's the best. Like,
So if you see a guy from across
like
the room,
don't say, hey, can we go? Like, just don't turn around it. Just say what you want to the girl.
So
if the
go
girl
up-
wants, she will come and she will do whatever.
so like let's say let's say you're across the club and you see a guy, he comes up to you, is like, come back to my place, like that.
If I like the guy and if he's straightforward, there is more chance for me to say yes than if he say, yeah, you can go and party and after let's have an after party to get what he wants.
He's like, I have a 10-inch dick. Come back to my place.
No, let's
Leanne-
be intimate.
Leanne-
One guy told me let's
about
have
you?
some intimacy. That was so hot.
How do you think you get? What did you say? What would you say?
Let's have some intimacy together. That was so weird.
Oh yeah. That's kind of, let's hold hands, like, type of thing.
Yeah, let's just hold hands. Let's
Leanne,
talk about.
how do you get? What advice do you give to guys to get laid?
Honestly, be interesting and dress nice.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
What do you mean by
Like,
be interesting?
Honestly, don't just come up with a stick and just be like know how to talk. Just know how to talk to people. Don't just go up there and be like, let's go. Like, be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. I just feel like it's basic marketing. Like, market yourself properly. Because I feel like women would like you if you market yourself properly. Like, make sure you're dressed nice. Make sure
Yeah, of
that
course.
like you know how to speak to her. Like, make sure you speak to her in a way that's not like rude or
Okay,
inappropriate.
so how would it be like if a guy comes up to you and he's like, "What's up, bitch?" Or like how would you? Okay,
I literally from that statement alone, I just get up and just leave.
all right. What if he's like, "Wagwan, wagwan, my sister."
And he's not black.
He's black.
Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say if he was like Indian Arab coming up to me saying wagwan, I'm turning my head and I'm walking away because no man deserves to speak to me like that.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, so if he's like black guy, wagwan,
I'll be like,
whatever.
wagwan.
He's
What's
like, you got a
poppin'?
nice body.
I'd be like, your phone's dead, by the way.
So far, so good. So far, so good. Though?
Like, can't you just like can't you just be like smooth with it? Like, I think you look nice. Like, let's.
And you got a
let's-
nice body. Because you have to add a little bit more,
You
like,
have to have like, but
little
make
bit
sure it
game.
sounds like nice though. That's the thing. Like,
your
just-
body's big. Does that work?
Body's pine.
Okay, there we go.
Shout out to your editor.
Okay.
Yeah, just make sure it just you like actually just sound like I don't know how to explain it. Like, just make sure you
Some sort of game.
some sort of game. Like, sound. Make sure you like
So basically, witty. You need to be
just
witty.
be witty, but
Yeah.
not like
too rude.
not too rude, but
Yeah.
not too like don't sound stupid. Cause
Not so. Don't sound too arrogant, but confident.
Yeah.
yeah,
Sounds very hard, to be honest with
not
you.
really. I don't feel like it's.
Girls do not know how to riz other girls at all. Like,
Riz-
at all. You guys, I would say the best advice to.
do guys know how to raise
Yeah.
up girls?
Not all guys, obviously.
Not all guys.
Not
Do
all
you
guys.
know how to?
Yeah, I could do it.
Do it to her right now. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just
What I
kidding.
used to do. So what I used to do on Instagram.
Yeah, Big Brother Sim, come on,
What I
let's
used,
go.
My main DM.
Your whole days on Instagram?
My main DMs would be I used it because it was so creative in my opinion, but I would have like the caption, I'll DM the girl, I'm like, I think you are so, and then I would show like like Dora the Explorer.
No.
And like, it was like a bowl, so it was like Dora a bowl. You get
Yeah.
it?
Oh my god.
It was so cheesy, but it always like broke the ice, and it was always good.
Okay.
And then I was like, bitch, come back to my place.
Damn.
No, come back to my Honda Civic, because we used to.
Yeah, your black Honda Civic?
No, before
Yeah,
that.
the
It was-
Brampton
I
man,
had
the
another-
certified Brampton man.